And we're back looking at the entropy worksheet. Hopefully makes some sense to you. The stuff at the top here should be helpful. Solids are very ordered, low entropy. Liquids and aqueous ions have more entropy and move about freely. Gases have an even larger amount than those, and entropy goes. So let's look at all these different possibilities. For number one, we're going from a solid to a solid and a gas. Since we are now going from a very ordered to kind of ordered and very not ordered with a gas, our entropy is going to, or an amount of this order, which is entropy, is going to increase. I think I'll just go with I or D from here on out. Going from a liquid to a solid, well, in that case, we're becoming more ordered, so it's going to decrease. Number three, we have all gases, but here we have 1 mole, 3 moles, and down to 2 moles of gas. So we're going from 4 moles of gas down to 2 moles of gas. That means we're becoming a little bit more ordered, and we're becoming molecules instead of just elements here, so it's becoming decreased again. Here we have a solid, again becoming solid and gas, a lot like number one, so that's going to increase again. Number 5, we have a solid becoming a liquid, which again is becoming more random as it becomes a liquid. That would be increase again. Same thing again for number 6, increase again. Number 7, we're going from aqueous, which it says up here, aqueous ions have more entropy. So these ions having a lot of entropy going to become more ordered as a liquid. That is going to make this decrease in entropy. Number 8, I'm going from solid and gas to only gas. That's going to be an increase in entropy as we go to only gas after having somewhere being a solid. Alright, moving on down. Number 9er. We have 2 moles of gas becoming 2 moles of gas. But since we have a little bit more of a mixture here, a little bit more disorder, it is becoming a little more ordered, kind of like on the sheet we talked about before. This can be a little iffy. Whoa, I started writing the whole word again. This can be a little iffy, but typically when you're becoming 1 molecule from 2 molecules down to 1 molecule, even though the moles of gas are the same, typically it's decrease. You can assume that, but it can depend a little bit on those delta S values. Number 10, we're becoming ions, which is very, very disordered, to become solids. That's going to be a decrease of entropy. Number 11, we all gases again, 2 to 5 moles. That's a lot more randomness, so it's going to increase the amount of entropy. Number 12, we have solid. Well, since we're becoming only 1 solid at the end, that is very disordered, very ordered. So in the end, it's just decreasing it. We're having 2 different solids becoming 1 ordered solid only. That makes it a decrease. Number 13, we have 2 aqueous things, which are pretty disordered, becoming 1 liquid. That's going to be a decrease in entropy again. Number 14 is kind of like the one we talked about right here, where it's tough to tell, but you can assume it's going to increase as we're having more different types of gas molecules. They're not just one molecule, one type of molecule anymore. It's going to increase. Gas to a liquid, a lot less random. That's going to decrease. All right. That is enough of that one. We'll head on to the next Chem Quest.